He may not have seen that until too late.
Gattuso! Gattuso!
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played, lovely. Now it's Cruyff. That's tidy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. Goulet. And he goes cross-field. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Two added minutes
Time
has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Gattuso taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the
Hello,
letter, it
everybody,
would seem.
and this is a
Everything
quick reminder
working
to let
very
you know
nicely.
that you'll be able to catch today's match
And all
broadcast
that remains
live
for
on
me
our Club
is to
FM
thank Jim
station.
Becklin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Araujo, and they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. And here's Cruyff. And Araujo. Tchouaméni going full tilt down the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Albert Ferrer. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's burst through. Griezmann! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Punched away. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Goal! And it's come back out to him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ah, he's given it away! And it's Luis Suarez. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Knocks it into space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Albert Ferrer. Tchouaméni, and they can counter here. Oh, played right into his path. Neymar, Xavi Alonso, Neymar, and it's Roberto Carlos. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bellingham. Now it's Raul. Now it's Griezmann. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Xavi Alonso, Neymar, Roberto Carlos, Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Raul! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he welcomes it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi, Albert Ferrer, David Villa, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And he plays one through. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guardiola.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Villa, and the counter is on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xavi Alonso, and it's Guardiola. Here's Roberto Carlos. Raúl. David Villa. David Villa charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good read, needed to be. Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Foot in. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. And here's Griezmann. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Raul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Cruyff. It's a threatening ball. Messi! And he's found the net! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Griezmann gets into some space. Bellingham, and a chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a cute ball. Roberto Carlos, cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! In he goes again. There it is. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's found a way through. And the finish! Raul with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 22.
No winner
serán
in 90,
sustituidos por
30 more to
el
come.
dorsal 18, el dorsal
Barcelona
4.
displayed
Cambio
great
de
character to
jugadores.
force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get free. Araujo has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
8,
are able now
el
to make
dorsal
their
21.
substitution. It's been on the cards
Casa.
for a few moments
Serán
now.
sustituidos por el dorsal 19,
Rüdiger.
el dorsal 17.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to pass it through, and this is Isco. Griezmann!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rüdiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Oh, he did so well.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial
Well,
del equipo
what
que
a
sortea
comeback.
hoy
Certainly
será
I didn't
quien
see
tenga
that
el número
coming,
de entrada
nor I think did many in this crowd.
en el marcador dentro de
Well, it
unos
has been
segundos.
a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it
Se va a
takes to
producir
find a
un cambio
winner?
de jugadores. El dorsal 3 será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And it's Stoichkov. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Casillas. Albert Ferrer. Pinches it off him. It's a throw-in. Albert Ferrer. And it's Guardiola. Looking tidy in possession here. It's a good run down the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's been played through. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Araujo gets good distance on it. Camavinga. I think we're just about done here. Isco. Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. Desperate defending required here. Isco plays it short. Delivery from big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that will be it. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was for